And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Williams set to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On 1st down, they'll run. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of a defense.
Back to the well again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams to throw on 3rd. Flush down out to his left. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked off by Fred Warner. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. Purdy throwing here to start. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
The give here on 2nd. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
Hauls in this punt at the 8. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out, start.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Purdy gets this from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Gain of 26 yards there. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
What is up?
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. DeAndre Swift, his intended target there out of the backfield. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
What is up?
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. is brought in by Burden. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play good for 17 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down.
What is that?
Williams to throw on first. Caught by his fullback behind the line. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now. They need 7.
What is that?
Again, it's Williams. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They have it 3rd and 7.
What is that? Blue, 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 blue.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. He has the first inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line.
18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set to go now from the 35.
What is that?
First down, Williams to throw. Odunze's got it right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
What is it? On.
Hand off to the back. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game in the first half. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
They're on the 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Outside. Yellow. Yellow.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get set. Get set. 18.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Back to the air on second. Purdy finds a seam down the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, Every defense will go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Get set. Get set.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. The motion a receiver left. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This is second and 6 coming up.
Come on. Come on. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. And it's incomplete. Went deep into the bag of tricks there on second down. Probably expect something a little more conventional here on third. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that means third down coming up. Zone read the give to McCaffrey. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Kicker staying on the sideline. Would have been a 48-yard try. Instead, they're going for it on 4. Fourth down, pass coming. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come off empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
What is up?
First down throw by Williams. Gets it to him on the screen. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Finds a man right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from Soldier Field after this. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
What's up?
Here's Williams. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let it shot. Vegas.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Handoff running right. Here's Swift. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Now the inside handoff to Swift. They'll cobble together a yard there. Luke Martin making that play. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes it's not about flash and sizzle, Kate. Sometimes it's about old school football. Give your fullback the ball, and he's going to go get you a couple yards.
'49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. They'll air it out on 3rd. Has his man caught by Odunze. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be out of bounds after looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still on your roster? Yes, coach. And you're going to be just fine.
Williams from the gun. Here's his back complete. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears earn the chance to tie before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie things up at 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Yellow.
Running back motions right. The final throw before the break. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Set
up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Plowing up the middle. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They've got a man in motion. On the toss, it's McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They toss right side to McCaffrey. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On the counter, McCaffrey. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. It's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up. Well, that didn't take too long. 1 series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Luther Burden now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
What is up?
Williams on the play action. Headed out right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down Bears.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's the handoff. Nothing doing here, so he only manages the arm. Working quickly here.
On the tackle. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Niners' 38-yard line.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass caught by Odunze. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Gain of 24 yards. And the Bears first down.
Give now to the running back. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Slam left.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
3rd and 5.
What is on up?
On play action, here's Williams. Rolling out to his left. They call this a 4-yard pickup, so now the question becomes, Brock, will they go for this, or will they punt?
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
What is up?
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
That play is a go-to so many times in this down and distances. But defenses, well, they can expect it too. And look at the defensive line. Man, were they ever ready for it? Tremendous push inside and kept them from reaching the chains.
Looks away from one. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Now Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to Jarrett loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. They're left with 4th down here.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Get set.
Back to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to have this one up to about the 21. Working quickly here.
10 yards. And the 49er first down.
To the air again. Purdy. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Outside.
Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On 3rd down, Purdy made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Get set, get set. Watch out.
He'll throw it. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
That's right. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Here's Purdy to throw for it. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
What is it on?
Right up the gut. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. It is caught left side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs from 37. Williams on 1st down. And that throw just too high for him.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
On any 4th down attempt, somebody's going to get a huge momentum boost. It was the offense who laid down the challenge, but it was the defense who delivered. And now it's their teammates going to take over on the field at the very next series.
And that effort yields them about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
33-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Going ground here. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's got it inside the 10. What a play on 4th down. Give him the first after a gain of 27.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now lead by 10. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Offense in a hurry up here.
9-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. Trying to win that race to the edge, but the finish line ends up being right where he started, Brock, so no gain on second.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
He put the body on the line for his team.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the Combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears at a 2-score deficit. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 49ers.
Now Williams. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal.
What is up?
They'll try and punch it in. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the fourth.
A see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What do you call this other than simply splendid?
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Fred McDuffie in to pick it off. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Bears 47.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. Are able to cover the kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3 and out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3 and out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30. Gives him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. Driving across the 15-yard line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brings up second and goal.
We'll look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and that's going to send it back to the line for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Williams escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Defense relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down. Now give left side. And they are sent off the field. Had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. A timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Purdy on 1st down. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they bring him down around the 34. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. 1 down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Chicago.